Hello and welcome to another episode of Health Matters. I am your health coach, Dr. Michael Chillemi, and I want to welcome you to 2026. This is the year of the healthiest you. So, with this podcast, this is the first podcast of 2026. We are calling it the year of the healthier self with micro habits for big results. So, starting 2026 with small, sustainable changes, micro habits for big results with physical health, mental health, and well being, and overall lifestyle improvements. So, I really want to thank everybody and want to welcome you to 2026. And I want to start with diving into the power of small habits to create monumental health changes. Trust me, the ripple effects of these tiny actions will amaze you. So, first, let's talk about when everybody starts the new year, they make big promises and all kinds of great resolutions. But here's the reality of them: over 80% of the resolutions fail by February, largely due to lack of sustainability and overwhelming nature of big goals, meaning you made your goals too big and you can't sustain it. So today we're going to break down micro habits for nutrition, fitness, mental health, and sleep. And I'll give you plenty of tips to make those habits a daily routine. So before we can get into that, though, I really want to talk about what is important in understanding that, right? So why do people fail, right? So to understand how do we do those micro habits, we have to understand how to not get into those pitfalls of failures. So I'm going to go over the top 10 reasons why your resolution will fail. And then I'm going to give you all about the micro habits. So first, lack of specificity. Many resolutions are too vague and broad, such as get healthy, save money, without a clear plan. This lack of specificity makes it hard to determine where you start, how do you measure, and how do you focus on the progress. Instead of exercise more, a more achievable goal might be go to the gym 3 times a week for 30 minutes as a start, right? Something small. Number two is unrealistic expectations. So setting overly ambitious goals can lead to frustration and burnout when results aren't immediate. For instance, trying to lose 50 pounds in a month, that's not realistic. And that may be discouraging for people for progress. So break it down into smaller, manageable milestones. Number three, no concrete plan of action. So resolutions often fail when people set goals without creating a step-by-step strategy. A resolution without actionable steps is more of a wish than a plan. So if your goal is to eat healthier, start by planning a grocery list for the week and preparing your meals in advance. Have a plan. Number four, lack of accountability. When there's no accountability system, it becomes easy to procrastinate or to give up. People may lose motivation or fail to track their progress. Here's a tip. Share your goals with a friend or join a support group and use goal tracking apps to stay on track. Number five, relying on motivation alone. Motivation alone can fade over time, especially in challenging times. Many resolutions fail because people rely on initial excitement rather than discipline and habit building. Focus on building small, consistent habits rather than waiting for motivations to strike. Number six, perfectionism and fear of failure. People often abandon their resolutions when they encounter setbacks or fail to maintain perfection in their progress. A single misstep can trigger feelings of failure and lead to quitting altogether. Mindset shift. Embrace failure as part of the learning process and recommit after setbacks. Number seven, overloading on resolutions. So setting too many goals at once can be overwhelming. Try to achieve multiple resolutions simultaneously can dilute your focus and effort. So let's prioritize 1 to 2 goals and then tackle others as those become reality. Number 6, lack of emotional connection to the goal. So if a goal doesn't resonate deeply into a personal level, it's hard to stay committed. Resolutions driven by social pressure often fail. So choose goals that align with your values and your personal motivations. Number 9, impatience with results. Many people abandon their resolutions because they expect quick results and underestimate how long real change can take. Track small victories and remember that sustainable progress often happens gradually. Number 10, stress and external life factors. Stressful events, lack of time, or or having other responsibilities can derail, and even well-intentioned resolutions. Life's unpredictable, often making it hard to stay on track and stay consistent. Here's the advice. Build flexibility into your resolution. Plan and adapt as needed. Okay, so how do you make your resolution stick? First, SMART goals. Set specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound goals. Build habits. Focus on creating routines rather than a one-time resolution. Review your progress regularly. Schedule your check-ins to see how you're doing. Celebrate your small successes. By understanding why resolutions often fail and implementing strategies to avoid these pitfalls, you can significantly improve your chances of success and making them a lasting change for the new year. So, with that said, let's get into it. Why 2026 is the year for small change. So, I want to introduce you to the concept of micro habits. Micro habits are small, manageable actions that are easy to integrate into daily life, but have compounding effects over time. Example, drinking 1 extra glass of water may sound insignificant, but imagine the positive effects of hydration, energy, and digestion over a year, right? So you do little changes and it keeps building and building and building. So the first thing we're going to talk about is nutrition, micro habits on nutrition. Why nutrition is the foundation of health. So nutrition why it's the foundation is because small improvements in nutrition can lead to better energy, better skin, health, digestion, a stronger immune system, a little bit of everything. So 3 simple micro habits on nutrition. 1, drink 1 extra glass of water every morning. Why? Dehydration can lead to fatigue, poor concentration, and cravings. Starting your day hydrated, kickstart your metabolism. So, tip is keep a glass of water on your nightstand and set a water reminder on your phone. Number 2, add a handful of greens to 1 meal daily. Why? Leafy greens like spinach, kale, or arugula are nutrition powerhouses. Adding just 1 handful per day increases fiber, vitamins, and antioxidants. Tip, toss greens into your morning smoothie, pasta dishes, or stir fry. Number 3, start your day with a plant-heavy breakfast. Why? A plant-based breakfast like overnight oats or fruits and veggies smoothie keeps you full longer and stabilizes your blood sugar. Here's a tip. Prep overnight oats jars for the week or blend quick smoothies with frozen fruit, spinach, and almond milk. Number 3, key motivations for nutrition. Small changes lead to big gains. Focus on what you've added, hydration, greens, rather than the restrictions of food, and you'll naturally feel the positive effects without feeling deprived. Next segment we're going to talk about is micro habits for fitness and movement. Why movement matters. Frequent physical activity reduces stress, improves heart health, and boosts endorphins. The best part, you don't need an hour in the gym sessions to move regularly. Let's start with micro habits. So, three simple micro habits for movement. One, 5-minute morning stretch or a 10-minute home workout. Why? Short bursts of movements wake your body up, improve your flexibility, and reduce stiffness after sleep. Here's a tip. Try quick YouTube stretching or yoga videos and keep a yoga mat near your bed as a visual cue. Number two of a simple micro habit. Add 500 extra steps per day. Why? Walking is the easy, low impact, and convenient way to integrate into your daily routine. Small increases in steps can significantly boost your cardiovascular health. So here's a tip. Park farther away from the entrances. If you're going to work, don't park so close, park at the end. Take the stairs instead of the elevator. Or listen to a podcast like this one as you stroll. 500 extra steps per day will add up over time. Number three, movement breaks every hour. Why? Long periods of sitting can lead to back pain or poor posture. Short hourly breaks increases your circulation and focus. Tip, set a timer to stand, stretch, or walk for 1 to 2 minutes every hour during work. The other thing that it'll do actually is when you sit for an hour, by the time you're done, your body and head move forward, strain your neck, strain your back. You reset yourself every hour. Key motivation for movements. Movement accumulates. Those 500 extra steps or 5-minute stretches may feel small, but over the course of a year, they can add up to hundreds of hours of movement. Segment three, mental health micro habits. Why mental health habits are essential. So the mental health alongside physical health to reduce stress, improve focus, and enhance joy, right? So let's talk about 3 micro habits for mental health. 1, spend 5 minutes a day journaling or expressing gratitude. Why? When you write down what you're grateful for, your mentality shifts. Your focus shifts away from the negativity and writes your brain to the positive things that you want more often. So here's a tip. Write down 3 ways you felt joy today before bed, no matter how small they were. Number 2, practice mindful breathing or meditation for 2 minutes. Why? Mindful breathing reduces cortisol stress and improves focus. Here's a tip. Use a free app like Calm or Headspace, or start with a box breathing. You inhale for a count of 4, hold it for 4, and then exhale for 4. So inhale for 4, hold for 4, and exhale for 4. Number 3, try to do genuine compliment boosts for yourself daily. Little things, complimenting things you're doing for yourself or somebody else's, right? Try to give that positive energy. Mental health habits ripple across you and your other goals. Happier people make better decisions, exercise more, and engage more meaningful in life. Segment 4, sleep, micro habits. Why sleep is your secret weapon for health. Sleep improves your cognitive function, your metabolism, and emotional regulation. 2 micro habits for better sleep. Set a consistent bedtime alarm. Why? Train your body to wind down at the same time every day helps increase your sleep quality. Use a gentle phone alarm or smart alarm settings that remind you to start your evening routine. Number 2, replace late night scrolling on your phone or computer with reading or mindfulness. Why? Blue light disrupts your circadian rhythm, making it hard for you to fall asleep. So keeping a book next to your bed or try deep breathing exercises to relax your mind before you go to sleep. Better sleep enhances all other areas of health, nutrition, fitness, and mental well-being. It is the ultimate domino habit. So I want to recap all of it. The idea isn't to master everything all at once, but start small and build momentum. One micro habit at a time can truly transform your year and your life over time. Small daily actions compound into massive improvements. So here's a challenge. Pick one micro habit from today's episode and start this week. Which habit are you adding to your 2026 routine? Send me what you're doing at hashtag Health Matters 2026. I'm curious. So the key takeaway for what we're talking about today, don't overwhelm yourself. Start small, think small, micro habits, little changes that you can actually do and sustain, right? One glass of water, 500 extra steps. Start with those two and build over time. Well, I want to wish everybody a happy new year. Welcome to 2026. Let's start it off right. Micro habits, good routine. Let's do it. You can do it. Till next time, I'm Dr. Michael Chillemi.